Take advantage, man. Take it down. I used to love her, now I need her. I can't leave her. I violated probation because I mistreat her. She got me caught up in the rapture like Miss Anita. Her name's Mary, but the old head's called a reaper. We was cool since grade school. After I hit, I forget shit and act like a damn fool. She always makes me laugh. She got the right touch. She lived in Philly, we grew up in the Dutch. The first time was too much. Now I lust for the head rush. Yeah, every time we fuck. I was a young buck, now I'm grown. I would never be the same if you leave me alone. You're so one of a kind, but everybody tries to clone. But you remain up in the class of your own. I can't lie, I'm in the zone. Reminiscing about my first love, so I decided to write a song.
Excuse me, brother. What we call drugs is 74th Street Baptist Church. We call us innocent. Well, around here.
The swing station in the South, nigga. Call this here a little 20. Nigga. See you in 30, bro. Welcome back to the smoke session, man. I am your boy, Pop a Lot of Shit James, man. And, sorry if I ain't been giving you, the usual, but I've been out here, you know what I'm saying, showing my face, putting my face up on these panels, these other shows, making sure they know who the hell I am, and just getting feedback from people, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's easy to let people just tell them themselves and how they really feel. And oh my goodness, bro, it's real easy to see that a lot of money Al Haymon, the reason why he can't pay his fighters is because he keep paying these damn YouTubers to keep pushing his narrative. I just want y'all to know that. I want y'all to smoke that over. You know what I'm saying? Smoke that over. These guys are so adamant about being fanboys. You're not media, you know what I'm saying? I think the guys will respect you more if you was just straight media, because don't think these boxers don't know, just as soon as you leave, as soon as they not fucking with you, that you ain't about to downgrade them and start going on to the next guy. You feel what I'm saying? Just like I can tell you this. You know what I'm saying? Earl Spence is about to be put on the outs, and you're gonna start seeing, like, they already starting it. Book's name is making too many headlines for him to have no fights. So it's already started that he's on the outs. You know what I'm saying? Another little birdie told me that, you know what I'm saying, everybody keep talking about Texas Stadium. Jerry don't even fuck with him. He gonna have to, it's gotta be a big fight. He's gonna be fighting somewhere else. I'm just saying. MV, put the link up everywhere. I'm not making no accusations. I'm just telling you somebody close to the scene already know. I'm just telling you that the boy, Jeff, what's up, House, man? What's going on, bro? Yeah, I'm just telling you that, man. These dudes ain't really worried about motherfucking Earl Spence no more, man. He's not their big attraction no more. He's not. Hey, baby, my daughter wanted to come through and just show her shirt. Carolina bread. All right. Okay. So, take that to Dawn. Go in there. So, why is everybody upset about Bud pulling? That's a boss move that Bud just pulled. For you niggas that don't understand, he just cornered Earl, and he just helped Boots. So I don't understand how y'all. Everybody, I asked the question, and shit just get funny, but that's a complete boss move that man did. That man just basically, this motherfucker, that man just basically put Earl, he basically just put Earl on the hot seat. Earl gonna either have to fight Victor Ortiz, Boots Ennis, or him. And either way, you know what I'm saying? Whoever, if let's say Bud becomes that mandatory, right? He gets that whole 35%. Right? He gets that whole 35%. Plus, he gets to fight, and he don't even have to put his belt up. He's the mandatory. Earl got to put his belt up. He can take them one by one, or he can see if Earl want to be the guy and do that, because Earl put himself in this position. He wanted the tough fights. He wanted to fight the best. Now you got what you wanted. You got what Earl didn't get. I mean, you got what Bud didn't get. Bud wanted the best fighters. They didn't want to fight him. You got to fight him. Now you're stuck between a rock and a hard place. Here's the thing, right? Here's another thing. Well, I said something to somebody and they was like, how? Hey, these little kids. Yo, hush. These Spence mics, they don't want to say that Earl hasn't defended the IBF belt in 3 years. They're not going to tell you that. In 3 years, he hasn't defended that IBF belt. So the IBF, you know what I'm saying? You know, with the unification trumps mandatory, but the IBF want their belt solely represented. They don't want it unified represented with the WBC. They don't even like the WBC. They want their belt represented. And if their champion can't represent, they're going to, you know, they usually take the belt. And he hasn't fought in 3 years. So I think you got Virgil Ortiz, Bud petitioning, and I think Boots was third. Does he move up now that homeboy lost and Sean Porter retired? Or is Sean Porter going to say he really not retired? Is that what y'all hoping? Y'all want Sean to say really not retired, jump back in there? Because you know Earl got a better chance of whooping on him? Which one is it, man? Just saying. But he's not, Earl's not in a great position right now. He's in a spot where he's cornered and he's going to have to claw his way out. Virgil Ortiz, who people are high on, I don't know why. Virgil Ortiz. It's either Virgil Ortiz, Boots Ennis, or it's Bud Crawford. That he can, that's because he doesn't take tune-ups, right? Tune-ups are for guys who ain't confident in themselves. So he don't take tune-ups. So it's Bud, Boots, or Virgil that he fights next. That's who it is, right? That's who come up next, right? I'm just saying, that's who come up next, right? It's one of the three. So he says that he ain't scared to fight Bud. I mean, do you want to give Boots the chance to fuck up the money? You know you can probably beat Virgil, you know what I'm saying? So who's it going to be? When is it going to be? Everybody want to be like you know, Earl and Bud team is in the works, and people want to speculate this and say that. I know a little bird that spoke to Bud this past weekend. And Bud said he ain't signed to that broke ass company. And when I say broke, he's talking about the PBC. He said they broke. People say, well, they put on the biggest 2 fights this year. Well, those were all joint ventures because Canelo is his own promotional company. Canelo bring the money. We already know that. And that Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder was already sold and contractual. So that's not nothing that they had to like build from the ground up. They begged Canelo to come over there. He came over there. 2-fight deal. And they're going to take all their money. Maybe. You know what I'm saying? They're going to take all their money. They ain't going to have no more money. How they going to afford Bud? Bud going to fight 1 or 2 times a year, and he's demanding $5 million for his purse. And since the PBC always give money on the back end, you know they ain't gonna be able to afford it. You feel what I'm saying? Because riddle me this: the Canelo Plant fight made what, $100 million? Well, let's say it made $100 million, right? It made $100 million. You had to give Canelo half of that. Caleb took 10 of that. How much money do you think the networks are gonna take? Let me get close so y'all can really, really understand what I'm talking about. How much do you think the networks took from that fight? How much do you think they took from the fight? I would like to know. I can tell you. They want the other goddamn half. At least the 35. At least the 35 million. So net profit off of the pay-per-view, right? And the pay-per-view and the gate, you better hope that the motherfuckers walk away with $10 million. How you gonna pay your fight if you ain't make with $10 million? That fight did not reach $200-300 million status where the PBC walked out with $50 million. That didn't happen. No way. Canelo got 40. Plus, y'all swear the back end, so he got 40 plus back end money. Caleb got 10. I don't know if he got no back end money. They usually do. So then the network get what? Showtime get what? Dawn. What they get? They get the other part. You know what I'm saying? Word. Sorry. Because Al's the middleman. What people don't want to say and don't want to give is just you. Is Al's the middle? He's the middleman. He's a glorified middleman. Once they figure out that they don't need him, because he's an advisor, so he's a glorified middleman. He can advise you on what to do. It seems like a good deal. It seems like a good deal. The deal seems like it's gonna work out. Is that really the case? Does he really? Is he really taking care of the fighters like that? You feel what I'm saying? Do they really have the money that they say they have? Because I mean, they look good on television, but you know, you got a lot of fighters saying, "Where's my money? I need to fight because I ain't got no money. I need this. I need that." You know what I'm saying? Uh, Guys want to make up stories about the Charlo shit. Like, there's even if he did have money and the car didn't work or whatever, you don't handle it the way he handled it. You're a professional. You're a professional. You tell that waitress or bottle girl, whatever she was, right? You tell that staff member to go get the manager or the owner. You tell them, and you're known because they fought in their fucking state, so you're known. You should be able to. You should be able to just have a little conversation real quick, take care of that money situation. You know what I'm saying? Or be like, yo, we're gonna pay this when I come back. Have a certain time to come back and pay it. Go back and pay it. That shouldn't be that. Hey, that shit shouldn't be that you had to go all the way and be a, you know what I'm saying? Had to go to court, get locked up on some bullshit, get a ring, and then post bond. You did all that for what? Headlines? Them the wrong fucking headlines, brother. Al didn't advise you not to do that. See, I guess Al only advise y'all on when someone call y'all out. When somebody say they want to fight y'all, or somebody say who you want to fight next, y'all say Al. But when y'all doing dumb shit in life, Al don't advise y'all not to do that, huh? But anytime y'all in front of a platform, it's got to talk to Al Haymon. The name you know. Oh my goodness, man. Yeah, man, these narratives kill me. These narrative pushes kill me with that, man. I can talk boxing with anybody about any promotional company and still not be hateful and dreadful and want to fight and want to fight. You know what I'm saying? I had a complete asshole I was on with. You know what I'm saying? And I can go back and forth with him without wanting to fight. You a lot like, you know what I'm saying? You can't. This is what you can't tell a PBC guy, right? I mean, a strictly PBC guy, right? Like I like boxing. Whoever's putting the fight on, if it's a good fight, I'm fucking watching. Point blank, period. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna watch it, right? But when you're strictly like I learned this from somebody, another little bird. I learned this from somebody. You can't just dibble and dabble with one promotional company, right? Okay, PBC is, you know what I'm saying, with pro black, it's a lot of black, they got a lot of black fighters, it's a black man at the top, you know what I'm saying? Cool. But the other two white guys got a lot of black fighters. A lot of mixed fighters. They got a lot of black fighters from everywhere. Like top rank damn near done signed all over Ohio and anybody that damn Jay Prince deemed worth. What's that? You feel what I'm saying? Even though Bob talks all that shit, Bob is still advised that, yeah, you better get this fight. Yeah, you don't want him coming against us. You should get this fight. So all that shit, you know what I'm saying? Bob's a racist and that maybe so. He might, you know what? He may be racist or he may just what you call, I forgot the word, you know what I'm saying? But that motherfucker just stuck in his way, old man, and he used to shit working the way that he done it. Now, is that wrong? Yeah, maybe so, maybe not. I mean, maybe he thinks that you deserve this instead of that. Or in his eyes, it's not seen as big of a fight as what you think. Don't let them gas you. Maybe that's so. I don't know. Is he fucked up? Yeah, he fucked up. You know what I'm saying? But he does business a certain way. If that's the case, then Oscar De La Hoya does business a certain way. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't take care of any of his fucking black fighters. You know what I'm saying? Don't let that smoke over your head. What black fighter you know is a star that's being pushed from Golden Boy? I'll wait a second. I tell you what. I'll give you 30 seconds to come up with a name. No name? 30 seconds? Going by. You don't know no name, no black known fighter from Golden Boy. Right? He got fighters. All his black fighters are sitting on the shelf. And don't tell me you don't know how to market them, Oscar. You from East LA. I don't want to hear that bullshit. You know how to market. It's really simple. Rashidi Ellis and his brother, both of those guys, just from sparring with Canelo for the past 5, 6, 7 years, you should be able to get them a fight. You should be able to promote them. Canelo's gone. Ryan Garcia's capped. All you got is Virgil. I mean, you got some black fighters that you need to push. You put them in unwinnable spots. And they're going to look bad against the guys that they're fighting. They're either past their prime or their replacements. They're out of shape. And they're going in there and they're getting beat up. You throw them to the slaughter. That's what you do. So do we say anything about that? The same way that if Bob racist, then Oscar's racist. But Bob gets his black fighters fights. Big Baby Davis was just the co-main event with Lomachenko. And you had both Davis boys on both Davis brothers on the card, and Michael Williams Jr. on the card. I don't see how that's right. On his birthday. He could have had all European and white and Mexican fights. He put on a fucking event this weekend. Lomachenko, Jared Anderson, he had Nico Walsh, he had Alexander Kidd, everybody's so big on. He had both Davis brothers. He had Michael Williams Jr., who got put ugly. So I mean, yeah, man, Bob put on, and it was his birthday. He had Tyson Fury come sing him happy birthday, right? And he had a whole bunch of former associates, former world champions, former partners that he worked with. I'm not gonna say former. Well, you say former, but he probably still do business with them. But a lot of people say happy birthday. So Bob put on an event, but it's happy birthday. But hey, what do I know? That's what all you just think, Bud, about, is just sign right back with Bob. Nah, that's not going that. But I ain't about to sit here and praise Bob, but I ain't gonna say that he fucked up when niggas is eating, niggas is fighting, niggas getting paid. They might not get the fights that they think they want. They don't get no cakewalks over there top rank. They put you up against a damn dog. But hey, that's what you get when you want to. If you say you want to be the best, it's shit called top rank. The zone puts on fights. If the fights are good, I'm fucking watching. They got a couple fighters over there that I like to watch. So if they put on a good fight, I'm watching. But the PBC ain't been putting on no fucking too many. I mean, every 6 months the PBC puts on a good damn. They put on a good card. I mean, let's look at it. Their next pay-per-view fight is Keith Thurman fighting Mario Barrios, a guy who ain't fought in 2 to 3 years versus a guy who got knocked out by a lightweight at 140, and Tank Davis knocked Mario Barrios up to 140. Think about that. And they were thinking about putting Tank against Keith Thurman. So you mean Tank knocked them up there, and everybody got Mario Barrios beating Keith Thurman? I mean, I ain't saying everybody. A lot of people got him beating Keith Thurman. Shit's ridiculous. That shit is on another level. But I don't, what do I know? I'm just here for the free smoke. You feel what I'm saying? You click that link. You know what I'm saying? You click that link. If you think I'm wrong. Or if you just want to get up here and kick some shit. It's all on you. That's just how I feel. You know what I'm saying? I just think that there's a lot of people running around this motherfucker for no reason. Talking about the PBC. I ain't saying that they're going broke, but they can't pay all the fighters that they have, and they can't put on the best because you done told all your fucking fighters, you make all your fighters feel like they're the best. Why would they not? Why would they be on undercards? They think they're the headliners. So you can't get a good card. You get a good card every now and then. A good card gonna cost you all your damn profit. You be right back in the red. Just something to think about, man. You feel me? Top Rank is doing all right, man. They doing pretty damn good, man. I'm just saying, man. You got Jay Prince over there. I guess, you know what I'm saying? They got like a setup where he has like his own he had his own little wave over there at Top Rank because he got a lot of fucking fighters over there, man. He got a lot of fighters signed, and you know they look good. You know he got them coming out looking appropriate. You know what I'm saying? Like they selling themselves. They're marketing themselves. And over there at the PBC, everybody looked like a rapper that was sounding bad boy at one point. I'm just saying, man. Everybody look like everybody say that they them boys are getting paid like that. It's that back end money. But if you do the math on it, how much is taken from here and how much is taken from there? Like you can do, you know, you can Google wherever you want to go and look it up, box rec. But it's I think it's ranged between 7 and 13 million. That's a big fucking gap on how much money that I say the big fish Earl Spence is worth. Right. So if you believe either the 13 or the 7, maybe he was worth 13 after the Danny Garcia fight, because they said that he made $8 million off of that fight. Cool. Maybe that jumped him, but he spent that much money in the last 2 years that when I checked it, and I checked for this year, he's only worth $7 million. I checked for this year, Bud's worth $8 million. Who's the cash cow? Who's the motherfucking big fish? Who's the big kahuna? You let me know. I'm gonna tell you what Bud doing tonight. This is what Bud doing tonight right here. I'm gonna get my shit set up right, but this is what Bud doing tonight. I want y'all to hear this.
I'd have to lose all the brain cells in my head before I could get something as fine as you.
Does everyone need an audition to get with you?
You ain't got to go through all that shit.
Then I choose you.
Be cool, baby.
Hey, bitch, come here. Got your motherfucking name. Come here.
Mr. Pretty Tony. I mean, you know the rules of the game.
You know the rules of the game,
your
Earl.
bitch just chose me. Now we can settle this like you got some class, so we can get into some
Gangsta shit.
Go, let's go. That's my best go. Yeah.
That's what he doing out here, man. He pimping these niggas, man. Listen. Y'all thought Bud was just some quiet dude could fight. You know what I'm saying? He don't know what he's doing. No. Yeah, babe. Nah. 2 months out of fighting Sean Porter. 2 months out of fighting Sean Porter. Right? Leaving Top Rank. He's done more in this last month and a half, 2 months to get this fight made than Bob has done in the whole 5-6 years that he was there. You feel what I'm saying? And maybe it wasn't Bob, but maybe I don't know. Maybe it was the ego with Bob and Al, or maybe it was Al. And one, because let's be real. At one point, it probably was Bob. At one point, it probably was Al. Then it was both of them. Then the timing was wrong. You feel what I'm saying? Then Bud probably was like, Earl said this, and then Bud said that. So the shit probably was you couldn't get either one of the niggas on board. You know what I'm saying? Like people change their mind. People don't feel the same way after a while after the shit really don't after they don't kick in. You know what I'm saying? So you can say what you want. You can you know what I'm saying? You can do how you feel. But if he could literally become the IBF or move somebody up into the rankings of the IBF, where it'll be high risk, low reward for Earl, that would make Earl take the fight with him for unification. You don't see it that way, that's on you. But that's how I personally see it. That Bud making him the mandatory for the IBF, he wouldn't have to put his WBO belt up. He could fight Earl for his IBF fight, right? Then why would Earl do that? It'd be the 65-35 split. He'd be like, well, what's that? He didn't take the 40. Well, there's no risk and no sanctioning fee for him. He takes 35%. He gets the entire 35% without Bob. It's only 5%. That's a smart little move to make all your money. That's how I feel. That's just what I think. If you don't think so, that's you. I'm just saying that seems like a smart move, because then that puts Earl in the spot where I got to defend my belt against this nigga, right? I get to 65, right? 35, but then he might not take what we give him, so then it might go to purse bid. And then when it goes to purse bid, it's a set fee, and then he gets, you know what I'm saying? He gets what he wants. He gets Earl, he gets a good payday, and he gets to fight for his title. You never even know. The WBC might be like, hey, you gotta defend his belt. Just saying. You know what I'm saying? Or right after that, he might have to fight Virgil Ortiz. He just put him or he got to turn around and fight Bud and negotiate on Bud's terms 50-50 for the biggest fight of both of their careers. Hey, what do I know, man? You know? Just a guy. Just a guy. That's all I'm saying. I'm just a guy.
This is supposed to be pretty good.
We will be, brother. Beat this out.
Yo, money. You think this race got, the high-powered shit?
Brother, we gonna come off like the mob. You understand what I'm saying?
That's how Bud trying to come off. Killing them off.
No education, my occupation is selling coke. Sick and tired of being broke, so I got me a pack. You tricking on these bitches, I be letting it stack. Still I wanna make it soda and some yola got me bubble. From my grandma's heart, she heard I was up.
If you know anything about street shit and being across the street, Bud just crossed the street and did that same shit. If you're a Jewels fan, you know what it is. That nigga just ran up on him and said, it's my block now. It's my block now, nigga.
Something gotta give, yeah, I gotta live. They want me dead on the 12x12 with time on my head. Fuck that, tell them niggas.
Wait on that.
First and 15 feet, wait on that.
Word.
Break short, put some weight on that. Plug through a few extra.
You know I be right. It's like that. They don't like that. 4-4 Bulldog in case I got fight back. I see y'all, man. Stay up.